Eric Andre, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
My man, Trevor Noah in the house. Wait, can I tell you something? Do you know that
Yeah.
Alex Jones might have gotten us confused? Now you're much more handsome than me, so I don't want to left-handed insult you. But Alex Jones, when I pranked him one time
Right.
at the Republican National Convention, he kept saying, "Get the Daily Show guy up here. Bring the Daily Show guy up here." And I was like, which guy? Wyatt Cenac? Trevor? Who is he? I don't know who he thought I was.
Yeah, no, Now I would be like, yeah, if we ran around the RNC, and then I'd be like, I would even give people that. I'd go like, yes,
Yeah.
I would use you to get away from a crime right now, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if something happened, I would go, well, what if it was him? And like I would, that dramatic scene in the movie where the people go, you sure it was him? I'm sure. Then you're like, well, there he is. And then you stand up in the courtroom and the person's like, oh, it's that person. That's what I would do. I could do that right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Yes.
You've been in lockdown for a while. There's few people I worry about more than you, because I feel like Eric Andre is like the guy of things happening always. Are you like, has this thing made you go crazy, or are you coping with the lockdowns?
I've definitely drank way more in the last year than I ever have in my life. I'm talking like Jack Kerouac, Charles Bukowski level of alcohol. I built a bar in my house. I'm losing my mind, but I feel great because I'm drunk by like 2 p.m. every day. So,
You're just in that zone.
I'm in that zone, man. I'm just crushing up Vicodin and making pina coladas.
I never know how much of this is like you being like, like Eric Andre is the one person where I feel like you may be in a situation one day where you need someone's help, but they wouldn't know if you're being Eric Andre or if Eric Andre needs help.
I know, it's like, where does the shtick end and the man begin? It's
You know what I mean?
Kaufman kind of thing. Yeah, and you know what? I just remember my mom is going to watch this. So, Mom, I'm not drinking as much as I just told Trevor I was drinking. I'm drinking V8. Okay, I just had to. My mom's a super fan.
Well, hi, mom. Hi, mom.
My mom is very attracted to you, by the way. My mom and my sister, they would rip your clothes off in a second. You wouldn't know what hit you.
Oh wow, I wouldn't know what hit me, to be honest. I
mean,
can safely say nobody's ever said that to me before. My mom and my sister would do. I wouldn't know what hit me.
Well,
for some reason, the generational jumps adds to the confusion for me.
You could get into a very weird porno at the Andre residence if you wanted to. I'm just putting that out there. Offer is on the table. Just putting it out there.
Let's talk about the movie, Eric. Bad Trip. This movie, yeah, I mean, people have been waiting forever for this movie. It was pushed back like 3 times because of the pandemic. I think even Amazon leaked it by mistake on Prime and then had to pull it back. And then it felt like the whole thing was a prank. And then I found out that the movie was a movie, but it's also like a hidden camera prank show, because there's real people in the movie. But then you've got like a narrative going. It's an actual story, which is very good, by the way. At first I was like, oh, this is just Eric messing around. But it's actually like a good story. And then you're pranking real people. Yes. Surely that's harder to make than just a normal movie.
It's incredibly hard, because not only were we pranking the people, but we were getting plot from the people we're pranking. We're relying on them for exposition to lead us into the next scene. So I'd have to like prank somebody and then talk to them for like an hour and a half just to like squeeze 2 lines of dialogue out of them to get to the next scene. So it was no small feat. But yes, it is a narrative hidden camera prank movie with myself and Tiffany Haddish and Lil Rahari.
Here's something I've always wanted to know when you're making these kinds of movies. When you prank the people, they have to agree to be put on screen after, like they have to sign a release or something, don't they?
After you.
Yeah, but then like, why do people agree? Because a lot of the people in the movie don't look the best.
Right.
Why would they say yes?
They don't always say yes. You will see some blurs in the movie, but they say, you know what's funny? The people that are the angriest when you prank them are usually the most relieved to find out it's a prank and have the best sense of humor. Like this guy pulled a knife out on Rel and I, and then once we revealed that it was just a prank, he was like, "Oh man, y'all are hilarious! Yeah, sign the release, no problem." So I don't know. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know. You'd be surprised. You can really and getting the releases signed. It's an act of seduction. You really got it. We got it down to a science.
Yeah, okay, so I get it on your side. I get it. Like this is you. I mean, you've hosted a TV show where you've stripped naked and destroyed your desk. You've hosted a TV show where there's like fires in the studio. Eric Andre, I get. How on earth is Lil Rel a part of this thing? Because I know Rel, he's like acting and he's a funny, serious guy, but I don't see him putting himself in danger though.
Yeah, his very first prank that he filmed was the one where the guy pulled the knife out on us. So
Right.
we did this prank where our characters, our penises get stuck in a Chinese finger trap. And we went to this like really hood barber shop in Atlanta and we asked this real barber who was cutting a guy's hair for scissors. We're like, "Excuse me, sir, we're stuck in a Chinese finger trap. Can you cut us out of this thing?" And the guy went into like a murder rage because we're like stretching the penises back and forth. He tried to get his gun. He grabbed a knife, chased us out, tried to stab us, and we could barely run in the contraption. And Rel, that was not only the first day of production, but that was the first time Rel ever shot a hidden camera prank in his life, and he almost died. So he quit. He quit day one, and then he called Tiffany Haddish, who wasn't even in the movie at the time, just to vent. Like, Eric's gonna get me killed. I'm doing this hidden camera prank movie. I almost lost my life. And then she thought that was so funny that she called me afterwards and was like, "Yo, you almost got Rel killed. I want to be in your movie. I live for that stuff." so, in a weird way, that was how we got the cast to come together.
I mean, that's one way to get a cast together. I almost killed someone, and that's really how I got George Clooney on this film. It was really crucial in doing that. Where to from here? You think you're gonna make more of these movies? Because I enjoyed it. I was surprised. I was like, this is actually fun.
Thanks, man.
It's like it's much longer than your normal 11-minute episode. But I was like, this could be a thing. This could be like a running. You should do it in other countries as well.
Sure. Let's go to South Africa.
They'll kill you.
You think so?
You can't.
Are you telling me there's violence in South Africa?
You can't. Let me tell you something, Eric Andre. All these things you do with Americans, South Africans will kill you, and then someone will go, "It was a prank," and they'll be like, "Ah, that was funny. Well, you're dead now. I'm sorry. When you were doing your penis thing in my face, I didn't know it was a prank, and I'm sorry." Some South Africans might even be like, "We'll kill you, even though we know it's a prank." They'll be like, "Yeah."
Well, then that would make for great content. We got to get down there, grab the cameras, off to Johannesburg. We only get to film one scene because I die. It'll be a 3-minute movie. But yeah, no, I would love to keep making more of this stuff. Yeah, totally.
I hope you do.
Thanks, man.
And don't do it in South Africa because you'll die, and also because people will think I'm the one doing it, and then it'll be a whole thing where like people will be like, "We saw Trevor Noah in South Africa running around with his penis in a Chinese finger trap." I don't need that in my life.
Or do you? You never know. Never know.
Eric, man, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Congratulations on the film, for real. I'm glad it finally came out. I'm glad people get to enjoy it. Thanks for reminding us to just have fun and be silly, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
And say hi to your mom and your sister for me.
Okay, sounds.
But not in a porn way, in like a very, Daily Show way.
Diplomatic, yes, formal way.
All right, my dude.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.